candy canes. I did this e.l.f. candy cane inspired type girl look for you today. I hope you like it. If you want to learn how to do this, just keep watching. Okay, we're going to start out by applying the lightest coat of foundation that I could find, and this is a Stila and it's in light. And then I'm just going to put a layer of that all over my face and then set that with my mineralized MAC powder. And then next we're going to apply our eye primer. I'm just using a MAC primer here that I have with one of my concealer brushes. With this brush and those two red colors, we're going to create the contour line that we always do underneath your cheekbone, just using these red colors. And then make sure you blend that and then add a little bit to your nose so that it kind of looks like you've been out in the cold. And then we're going to add this really, really pink blush just on your cheeks so that it kind of adds some definition and whatnot. Now I'm going to use my Prep and Prime and go right underneath my eyes for some lightness and also to help out the contouring. And then I'm going to go on my nose and on my forehead and a little bit on top of my Cupid's bow, and then blend that all in, because sometimes if you do that afterwards, it kind of takes away the color. You want this to be quite red because you want to look like you've been outside for a while and you're chilly. Now we're going to use this color here. It's called Texture by MAC, and I'm just placing this in the crease and then kind of just making it a swiping motion, like window washer motion, and blending that up. And then I'm going to blend that all out because you don't want it like super noticeable, just a little bit. Now you're going to take your white eyeliner by MAC and then just create sort of a cat-eyed effect on your eye. So you want to do the same thing. Go in a corner and then go up, make a line, and then bring that down towards your lash line. I made this quite thick so that I could make the candy cane eyeliner kind of somewhat bigger and more noticeable. So do this on both sides, and then I blended the bottom with a concealer brush to make that line more defined. Now you're going to want to take this white, it's called Crystal Avalanche by MAC, and I'm just placing this right underneath my brow, on top of my brow bone, and then I'm also going to set my white eyeliner with the same color, and I'm blending this all out so it's not super noticeable. So I'm just going with my concealer brush and I'm just patting the color right on top of that white eyeliner that we just placed. Now for the fun part, we're going to take our Mixing Medium by MAC and an eyeliner brush. You want it to be super skinny and easy to maneuver. And then you're going to want to take a red color or pigment that you have. I'm just using one from the palette that I used on my face for the contouring. And then you're going to create these candy cane lines. So what you want to do is make it kind of like slanted a tiny bit and just kind of, you know, get creative. And I just placed it right on the corner because I thought that was cute too. Added a few layers of this color, like I let it dry and then add another layer just so that it was more opaque. I also noticed that you don't want to open your eyes completely when you're doing this, just because the color can transfer and it's really annoying to get that red off. It kind of stains the skin a little bit. If you make any mistakes, you can just go back in with the white and just fix that right up. Now moving on to the eyebrows, we're going to use the same red that we just used on our eyes, and we're going to put this on our brows. I'm creating a very defined brow, and then with an angled brush it was much easier than using the eyeliner brush. And then just on top of that, patting some of that red color. And now I'm going in and fixing that Crystal Avalanche color that might have gotten taken away by the red. And then do the same for the next brow. To ensure that the green pigment color stays like really vibrant, I also put the white eyeliner underneath my eye. So we're going to use this green from the palette and then use a pencil brush and just place this color and then just make sure it's smoked out a little bit and blended. And then I added some of this really pretty green sparkly type stuff on top of it. Now apply a layer of your favorite mascara. Here I'm just using Benefit They're Real. And don't put it on your bottom lower lashes. I made mine white. Now I'm taking my white mascara from Dior and I'm just putting this on my lower lashes, and then I realized that it didn't give me the pigment that I want, so I actually went back in with my Clown White by Ben Nye and on a pencil brush and just kind of went over my lashes. And now I'm just going on the tips of my lashes to kind of make them look like they're frosted a little bit, which I thought was very cute. And yeah, that's pretty much what I did there for the eyes. Then I took a big fluffy brush and I just added a little bit of that green pigment that I used underneath my eye as a highlight. It looked really, really cute and Christmassy. And now I'm going to take my white eyeliner and line my lips. This kind of looks like I have a milk mustache right now, which is funny, but just line your lips, make them, you know, plumpy and big and all that fun stuff. And then make sure they're really, really opaque of the white because you want it to stand out quite a bit in contrast to the red when you put the red on. I also added a little bit of the white to the insides of my eyes. And now I'm just taking a angled brush and I'm going to use the Ben Nye Clown White to kind of create that really, really defined lip line. So you can skip this step if you wanted to, but I wanted it to be super, super defined and very opaque. And I'm going to use the same method that we did on our eyes and eyebrows as using the mixing medium. And now I'm using an actual angled brush to do this, just because I found it was more precise for the lips because it's like a little bit bigger too. And then you're going to create this sort of shape like a candy cane, kind of tilted and stuff, and then just the opposites on the bottom lip. And try not to touch your lips together because it just becomes a huge mess and then you have to fix it. And it's not cool. Now for the cute little decorations, here I'm using Ben Nye Clown White and then eyeliner brush, and I'm going to create these cute little snowflakes by doing the little crosses and then little type V things on the end of them. And then I added some snowflakes, or somewhat it looks like. They kind of look like white freckles after this, and I thought that was kind of cute too. Just all around and on the other side of my face, kind of randomly. Now using the same red, we're going to do the same method that we did on the lips and the eyes and the eyebrows and creating little tiny circles. And then on top of that, I'm going to place some of the Ben Nye Clown White just for a little bit of dimension. And then taking this green and making that holly shape. And you can see how I'm doing that here with these little V's. I only did 2. And then filling that all in with the same color. And then after that, you're going to want to give it some dimension as well. So I'm using my black track fluid line and making the shape. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.